Victoria Keene and I am on the third year songwriting course. I chose specifically to come to ICMP because of their connections with Nashville and the Songwriting Association over there. So yeah, that was really exciting as a country artist. My experience at ICMP has been amazing. I came here at 18 straight to London, and growing up whilst also growing my skills as a songwriter has been really interesting around other people doing the same things. I think London is really the place to be if you want to be a musician, to be around like-minded people and where all the opportunities are. It's just the best place to be as a creative person. I chose to come to ICMP because the environment when I came to look around was amazing and the people that run the course just seemed so friendly. I've really enjoyed the portfolio modules and really understanding why we write the way we do and what we're doing, because before you come on the course you sort of are writing and then not knowing what you're actually doing with it. Definitely in first year we're pushed to go outside of our comfort zones in terms of genre. You get to write all sorts of funny things like raps, and you're meant to write funny songs, and it's interesting because it's not always what you're going to want to do, but it's good to sort of know what's out there. The ICMP community is so close-knit with all the events that go on, like songwriter circles. You show up to a songwriter circle and it'll just be a room full of people that are there to support the people at uni. If you tell people you've got a gig, they'll all be there. So it's really nice to have people around you like that. My goal is to start self-releasing and hopefully move to Nashville one day. Especially the business models on the songwriting course have helped me know what I need to do to prepare for that. It's not just a case of shoving it out in the world, there's lots of preparation to do. And the industry hub have really helped me with that as well, in preparation. In second year, I got to go to Nashville on a trip with the songwriting course. It was the best week of my life. We went to at least 2 songwriters rounds a day, with some of the best songwriters there are out there. It was really wow. And I did eventually end up to go on stage with Liz Rose at one of the rounds, who was one of my absolute heroes. She wrote most of Taylor Swift's catalogue. So that was a really special moment. On the Nashville trip, we went to the Tin Pan South Festival, which is a festival full of writers rounds. We saw people like Natalie Hemby, who wrote the songs for A Star Is Born with Lady Gaga, which was mental. Laurie McKenna, who has written for Tim McGraw. There were just so many big names there. And we also got to meet the people that study songwriting at Belmont University. So we collaborated with them, and a lot of us are still in contact with them, which is really nice to have that community sort of both here and in the US. The performance modules in first and second year are so helpful. You sort of, again, learn the technique behind what you're doing and how to really give the best performance and think about the other aspects other than just you standing on stage and singing, putting on a proper show for an audience, which is something that I'd never thought about beforehand. A lot of the tutors at ICMP are also creatives in their own right, so they are working within the industry, which is really important, because as people that are striving to be in that industry, they know how it all works, so it's really good to get that advice from them. Without this course, I wouldn't have met the person that's now producing my music, and I wouldn't have songs ready to release in the new year. None of that would have happened if I hadn't have come to ICMP.